Good evening to all of my friends at the Daughters of Sarah. I'm glad to be joining you this sixth night of Hanukkah. I'm Rabbi Ornstein from Congregation Ohav Shalom. Let's light candles together and bring light into our dark world. After which I'll say a special prayer and we'll sing Ma'oz Tur. And then I want to show you something interesting, something that has to do with the dreidel, the spinning top that we use on Hanukkah. First, the blessings. If you know them, please join me. And even if you don't know them, enjoy the singing, and we'll all join together a little bit later. Baruch Ata Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner, shel Chanukah. Baruch Ata Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim lavoteinu, bayamim hahem, bazman hazeh. So we always put our candles in from right to left, and then we light them from left to right. We start with one candle and the shamis, the helper candle, on the first night. And of course, each night we increase the light in the world by increasing the number of candles that we light until on the eighth night, rather than have darkness, we have even more light than we started with. And let me read for you a beautiful prayer. This is a little prayer that we recite right after the lighting of the Hanukkah lights to remind us why we're lighting them and how we're supposed to use them. Hanerot halalu anachnu madlikim al hanisim ve'al haniflaot ve'al hatshuot ve'al hamilchamot she'asita lavotenu bayamim hahem uvazman hazeh al yedei kohanecha hakedoshim v'chol shmonat yemei Chanukah hanerot halalu kodeshem ve'en lanu reshut lehishtamesh bahem ela lerotam bilvad kedei lehodot ulehalel l'shimcha hagadol al nisecha ve'al nifleotecha ve'al yeshuatecha. These lights which we kindle recall the wondrous triumphs and the miraculous victories wrought through your holy Kohanim for our ancestors from ancient days until our time. These lights are sacred through all the 8 days of Hanukkah. We may not make use of their light, but are only to look upon them, and thus be reminded to thank and praise you for the wondrous miracle of our deliverance. We'll sing Ma'oz Tur. Ma'oz Tur Yeshuati, Lechana El Shabeach, Tikon Beit Tefilati, Misham Toda Nezabeach, Le'et Tachin Matbeach, Mitzor Hamnabeach, Az Egmor Beshir Mizmor, Chanukah Tamizbeach, Az Egmor Beshir Mizmor, Chanukah Tamizbeach. Rock of ages, let our song praise your saving power. You amid the raging throng were our sheltering tower. Furious they assailed us, but your help availed us, and your word broke their sword when our own strength failed us. and your word broke their sword. When our own strength failed us. And now, come join me for a moment. It's so great to join you, friends from Daughters of Sarah, on this sixth night of Hanukkah. I want to do something with you that perhaps you haven't done since you were a kid, and that is to spin the dreidel, the spinning top of Hanukkah, with you for just a moment. Let's remember the four letters that we find on the dreidel, on the sivivon. We start with the nun. I know it's a little backwards there, for nes, a miracle. Gimel, gadol. I know it's backwards again, a great miracle. Hey, haya, a great miracle happened there. And shin, sham, there, a great miracle happened there, reminding us of the great miracle of Hanukkah that happened in the land of Israel long ago. Let's spin this beautiful spinning top for a moment. Let's see how long she can go. And then I want to tell you a little bit about what I think of when I watch the dreidel spin. Wow. Apply just enough energy to the spinning of a dreidel, it can go pretty long and pretty far. So too the Jewish people. Hanukkah reminds us that our energy comes from a special place. That energy to keep going, to live, to survive, and bring light into the world isn't from nowhere or from any old place. Our energy comes from God, our spirit, that which moves us. My hope is that on this sixth night of Hanukkah, you and I and all the Jewish people of the world and all of our fellow citizens and all people in the world will continue to feel that energy, that spirit, that life and light that keep us going, that help us to live and to live well. Happy Hanukkah, everybody.